When Tom Bauer publishes the Revenge book, Harry and Meghan will be put in a difficult situation. The long-awaited book will finally be released the following week, and in it, some of those who have been silenced will speak their truth. Good morning, and thank you for stopping by the Today channel of the Sussex Daily News. As I continue to document this saga, I have found that many individuals simply want the truth when they are aware that they have been lied to. But the public has been led to believe lie after lie, which has then been covered up. The problem with lying is that it leaves a trail of evidence that does not make sense. This book makes the claim that it has spoken to those who have remained silent, possibly because they feared reprisal, because they were bought off, or because they were bound to secrecy by an NDA. Who exactly has spoken up and what they have to say is still unknown at this point. Ninaki Priddy is a significant figure. She was effectively silenced early on, and her ex-best friend dumped her after she confronted her wife with some unsettling facts about their home life. The word revenge is in the book's title, so it should come as no surprise that the author believes that Prince Harry and his wife have been plotting revenge against the British royal family ever since they were denied what they desired. The book's title says it all. This continues to this day, and one of the problems is the reluctance to remove or take steps to remove the ducal title. As a result, the royal family can only blame themselves for the misery and embarrassment they cause to themselves and the world each time the duo plays up and abuses the title for monetary gain. It is a source of public embarrassment for the royal family that they continue to allow the couple to use their titles, whether it be for the purpose of self-promotion or for the purpose of making financial gain. It has been made out to be more significant than it actually is, following the recent announcement that Harry, along with his wife, will attend the United Nations on July the 18th, 2022, to deliver a speech in honor of Nelson Mandela on that day. If the title had been stripped, because that would have sent a clear message that the royal family had exiled him and reduced his status, would he have been asked to speak? Or perhaps he would have paid to speak with a large donation. If the title had been stripped, what would have been the implication that the royal family had reduced his status? Who would want a royal who has been brought into disrepute to speak at their event? On the other hand, they flirt with and treat humanitarians in the same manner that they treat their own family members, which is by telling lies and profiting off them by selling them out. People are taking advantage of Harry and his family simply due to the fact that he is still considered a member of the royal family. Harry is taking advantage of his own mother by making millions off her legacy. Not the fact that he is a drug addict with no comprehension or that he holds a degree in mental illness only because he is a mental case himself. Rather, it is the fact that he uses other people's disabilities in order to make money off of them. The United Nations should be ashamed of themselves for using someone in this position who does not even have an inch of humanitarianism. It is an insult to all mental health professionals who have devoted their lives to education and who are not being recognized for their commitment to mental health that a person with no education at all should be selected as the winner. This is a disgrace. The fact that awards are being given to a piece of mental garbage like Prince Harry, who is a loser and who shouldn't be taken seriously, is evidence of this. That is the most important thing for him to be doing right now, taking his medication. It is hilarious to imagine a group of people from the United Nations listening to a nut job talk about the difficulties he faces with his mental health. My opinion is that Prince Harry should mentor the same people who are giving him a shit-ass award and listening to him like he is such an important figure. Let's be honest about something. Prince Harry is a shithead and a mental case. Archie possesses a higher level of intelligence than his own father. So, United should hire him to talk because of this. Another frickin' circus show to watch what the United Nations comes out with. If there is anyone who takes Prince Harry seriously, then that person needs to get their mental health checked out. In addition to this, the court case is still ongoing. There is no statute of limitations on perjury. The woman's sister has filed a lawsuit against the woman's husband. Harry is pursuing a legal challenge against the government, claiming that his immediate line of succession status entitles him to police protection and that he should be allowed to pay for the service, despite the fact that he is fully aware that this will never occur. During his interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, he made a number of statements and allegations that were both misleading and inaccurate. For some reason, he appears to have forgotten about the damage that he has caused to his own reputation. The general public did not need to read an article in the Mail on Sunday in order to form their opinion of Harry, because they witnessed and heard Harry bring disgrace upon himself through the words that he spoke during the interview. It is petty and arrogant to try to blame a newspaper when you have damaged your own reputation, but do not wish to acknowledge it. And it is laughable to try to blame based on the comment section of the newspaper. If you go to any news website and read the comment section of any article about the duo, regardless of whether the piece is positive, neutral, or negative, you will see that real people have a lot of negative things to say about them, and these are not robots. It is true that it is difficult to keep track of all the antics that the duo pulls. And while Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace may have concealed some uncomfortable secrets, there is a moral obligation to come clean when these secrets have harmed others, such as the allegations of bullying which appear to have credibility. This is if the monarchy wants to continue to enjoy the support and allegiance of the people whom it asserts it serves. It will need to maintain its legitimacy. It would be a shame to throw away centuries' worth of loyalty and respect over one pitiful excuse of a man and his current wife. But this is exactly where we find ourselves right now. Even though the duo claimed that they were looking forward to attending the Platinum Jubilee, they were met with jeers and boos at the event. In reality, they only went to 2 of the 3 events, and one of those was held behind closed doors. They made the decision to skip out on the public family events, but nobody seemed to mind or miss them at all. I anticipate that Sussex Public Relations will spin an onslaught of deflective articles over the next week, and on the release date of the book, which is the 21st of July 2022, the few loyal supporters of the duo will give interviews to anyone who will listen to them. People and charities will post laudatory comments on their social media accounts in an effort to deflect attention away from the book. However, we should wait to see who has come forward and whether this will result in a hashtag #MeToo movement, in which people who have been bullied into silence will finally speak their minds. Will it give other victims the confidence to speak their truth, allowing them to heal and move on with their lives? Be that as it may, the decision reached during the preliminary hearing was that Harry's claim has met the criteria for what, according to common law, can be defined as defamation. However, this does not mean that defamation has been proven or that the article in question is in fact defamatory. When only part of a story is reported, it is easy for readers to be led astray, as demonstrated by the way the media has portrayed the outcome of this case. However, isn't the purpose of hiring the Sussex PR team to spin the narrative in such a way that it makes the Sussexes appear to be the victims? It would be more believable if Harry had one truthful version of the story, rather than shifting accounts. And the reason why people don't believe him is because he has a history of being stingy and sparse with truthful facts. When you issue contradictory statements in a legal proceeding, it is a completely different ballgame than when you play the media platforms against each other with a PR spin, or when you get an unsuspecting charity to post something for you on their social media. Both of these things are in the realm of acceptable behavior. There are consequences, but all that this legal action accomplishes is to damage Harry's reputation, or, more accurately, the minuscule amount of damage that can be done. And you, what are your thoughts on Harry and Meghan, the new royal couple? I would appreciate it if you could share your thoughts with me in the comment section below, and we can also discuss this couple. If you think that my video is awesome, I'd appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone else who appreciates it whenever you like. In addition, ensure that you subscribe to the Sussex Daily News Today channel so that you can view additional videos produced by our staff. Now, I would like to say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.